the next thing I want to talk about is the hand path. This isn't necessarily like his arm action is breaking down. It's not necessarily like he's got a terrible arm action. But what I will say in terms of just keeping this simplistic, and you'll see more context on this in the report, is I worry that anytime that the hand goes back, okay, so like so the hand starts here in line with the rubber. So now as the hand goes back behind the rubber, my fear is that at young age, we don't really understand what we're trying to do in terms of the acceleration rate. So as the body goes forward, entering the drive phase into the front foot strike, and the hand goes backwards, it's going to make it really difficult for the athlete to get that hand into the optimal spot to be delivered by the body. Okay, so when you say consistent arm action, and especially with like command issues, this is something that I see a lot of times with younger guys, is because you got to think about, right? The game speeds up, right? When there's a guy in the box, it's a drastically different tempo than when you're just throwing a bullpen or playing catch, right? Things speed up. So if the hand is going back while the body's, accelerating at different tempos in a game, in practice or whatever, then it's going to be really hard to match that same consistent arm action, because for me, the goal of the arm action is to get into the most consistent and repeatable slot, throw after throw, rep after rep. So for me, I'm biased in terms of just keeping the hand path, right? So keeping the path in which the hand goes simplistic. Now, like I said, he doesn't have like a terrible arm action, but I'm going to program some hand path and arm action progressions, because I think it can only improve in terms of staying connected, being simplistic in which the path it takes, because I think, if we can travel that hand as our body goes forward, simplify that path, now we can start, getting into a much better optimal position as we're anchoring down with that front foot, but we can also start delivering the arm, leveraging the arm with our body, rather than, really trying to force that hand and that arm to get into a consistent slot. So I want to show Marco Gonzalez here talking about that hand path. Okay. So pretty good visual for Marco. Very similar arm action to McCade. Drops it, but instead of really shooting backwards, it's more of a shooting into like that retraction. So now you can see as his body is accelerating forward and approaching that time in which that front foot's going to anchor into the ground, the hand is coming up into that inside 90 efficient arm action slot, right? So obviously, at 12 years old, we're not trying to overcomplicate this piece. That's why I said, more so I'm going to program like progressions and throw variations that he can just start to do that could, instill this pattern, rather than trying to like overcomplicate it within his mind. All right, dudes, Robby Rowe here. Thank you for watching that video. If you're interested in booking your own mechanical analysis, you can click that link right there. Also tell you a little bit about the service and what it entails. Hit that link right there. Subscribe, please. You can also check out that video right there, which is related to the video that you just watched, if you want to get some more context on that. All right, guys. Much love. God bless. Till next time. See ya.
Strike three! You're out!